I'm getting older. I've got a son and a daughter. My daughter wanted it. My son wanted it. My first granddaughter wanted it. She's now married and I've got a great grandbaby. I've got a 16-year-old granddaughter that would like to have it. So what I've decided, my son's in a position where he can afford to keep it up and have it as a show car, and that's what I want. I wanted to get it back.
So you're going to give it to your son?
Yes.
Jeff called me and said, "Hey, I'm ready to come pick up your dad's car in Pampa."
His father has got a 69 Mach 1.
It's not a Mach 1.
Oh.
Thought it was one, huh?
No.
Good to see you, Jerry.
Good
How
to
are
see you.
Jeff Kruger. Nice to meet you, sir.
Jeff. It's a 351 Windsor Fastback, but it's not a Mach.
Okay.
I thought your son said it was a Mach 1.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, if he did, he was wrong. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Still a 69 Mustang.
Okay.
So we all love fastbacks.
I wanted as a gift to have it rehabbed, restored. If he wanted to, he could drive it over here when he comes to see me in Amarillo and us go to a car show.
So Jeremy is getting the car fixed up for his dad at Jeff's shop, Vintage, in Lubbock, Texas.
And I don't know if we want to go original or as is.
We've got the Lux interior. I mean, we've got the comfort weave. I mean, look how pretty the door panels are still. I mean,
Because under the hood, the only thing that's not original is the,
like a,
there it is,
there she blows.
missing the spring, hood spring.
Boy, Jeremy, that's going to cost you, buddy. Get ready.
That's going to be a $100 spring.
Jeremy, did you
son.
see that spring missing?
Jeff will do a rehab, not a restore. So a few weeks, not a few years.
You have the original air breather for
Yes,
it.
sir. Right there is the manifold and the carburetor
I see it
under
right
the
here.
plastic.
Yeah.
You want to get that down?
Yeah.
Are you going to take that?
Yes, we're going to take it with us.
Yeah.
Do we want to look at the
I want
VIN
to
number while we're
open
here?
this door. And
If it'll,
you got the original steering wheel?
let's look. Is the door tag on it?
Yes, the trim tag.
Yeah, let's
here
see
it
the
here
trim
it is.
tag.
Hey, an M code.
51 Windsor
4-barrel.
4-barrel. Isn't it M a 4-barrel car?
That's what I was told, but now there's the original. And I guess he even wrapped it at one time. But
Jeremy, I'm driving to you, buddy.
I was told it has a pony kit, and that's with the wood grain inserts in the door.
Pony interior was actually a deluxe interior for 65, 66.
Okay.
What about the air cleaner assembly? Do you have that?
He does have the original one sitting over here. It looks like maybe it's missing the snorkel. This goes to the oil cap breather over there, and then right here, of course, there was
the snout.
the snorkel that would come out here. Pretty common. Everybody took those off because they think it's going to make it breathe better without it. Why he's got his
Yeah.
pickup here. You want to go ahead and pull it out?
Yes.
Okay. Are you okay with that?
I'm
Yeah,
good.
let's
You want me to just start moving on?
Yeah,
that
let's go
crap
ahead and just
out?
start. How old are you now?
I am 74.
Right.
Not that I don't feel young, it's just I don't move like I used to. I can't do as much as I used to. And this way, he can have some years to enjoy it, and I can enjoy seeing it in top shape before, It was a dream of mine to do it, but I never got to it. So now he's going to do it. Those tires don't have many miles on them, but they're not safe. I'll go down there.
Come on, baby. We got our neutral. Let's see. A little air in the tires now. Let's see if we're going to get that lucky.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh, are we going to get that lucky? How about that?
I've got the original 4-barrel carburetor and manifold up there in the shelf. Okay. So you can go back original on the engine. It's right there till I can get down off this.
Got it? Yeah, I got it.
It's all there.
It's all cast iron. We feel it.
The only thing I don't have original he could not find was the exhaust manifold.
He's very excited about doing this.
Good.
He hasn't given me his grand scheme of what he wants, and I think
Right.
we're going to get it back and kind of get it cleaned up a little bit, and then we're going to kind
Go
of
from
get
there.
the game plan of, okay, this is kind
Sure.
of what we want to do and what we don't want to do. So
Right.
Jeff lives 200 miles south in Lubbock, Texas. So what'd you tell your son? Is Jeremy expecting this?
Yes. I told him I want to get it restored, and if I want to drive it in a parade or something before I die, I might borrow it.
we got to give you the backstory on things.
Okay.
It is very, very unlucky around here to have a car that doesn't have a name. We talk to them all the time.
Okay.
And whether that's "Good morning, Lucille, we love you," or "Good morning, Lucille, I really hate you," with a couple of F words on top of it. So everything has to have a name, or we don't work on it. You got to come up with a name. So what is the name?
Well, ultimately, I thought about lightning flash, and so
shortened it to Flash.
We're just Flash.
That's what I came up with.
Flash.
But I'm open to other. Jerry, you have a name. What are you thinking?
Jericho.
Jericho. Okay, Jericho. Now, why Jericho, Jerry?
I was listening to episode of Highway to Heaven.
So Flash it is then, huh?
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
but got the Flash.
Highway to Heaven, is that Michael Landon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's my mom's favorite.
Oh,
So you're in the running, Jerry. I don't know.
We're at Jeff's shop in Lubbock, Texas. Jeff knows classic Mustangs. He's owned dozens of them, knows how to fix them, drive them, but the shop wouldn't run without another early Mustang guru, Neil Thompson.
Hit go on there.
What hasn't he fixed on a classic Mustang?
Since we're going to detail it out, we're going to go ahead and tape off and mask off the air cleaner with these bags. Try to keep any water from getting in there, intrusion of any sort. Keep it all dry, and then wrap up the distributor. We've already got a plug on the vent tube for the filler cap.
Plug in there.
Yep, got a plug in it.
Been cleaned in 15 years, so we gotta be gentle with it. Watch, there's some good waxy suds made by Robbie's.
These are the guys from Dream Shine.
We'll get this engine bay looking really nice, really make this thing pop and get it cleaned up.
This is a decreaser. Give it a good power washing. Good interior.
Yeah, it's going to look nice.
Real good. We're gonna give it some good leather conditioning. Gonna make all this real.
The leather conditioner works on vinyl?
Vinyl and everything. Vinyl, leather, rubber. It's just carpet cleaner. Fix them up.
What is this head you have on here? What is that?
It's just a scrubber. Yeah, scrubber. Just a scrubber. Yeah, you just put it on the end of the drill. Just the new glow. Let's just shine up all the black.
Does it stay on there?
Yeah, it stays on. It's just a water-based silicone shine.
You see, this is kind of interesting now that we've washed things. Factory check marks coming up. See the hood hinge, it has the part numbers in the yellow over there. You can see down here on the frame rail, there's an F that shows up down there. Kind of neat little bit of history on things. F is for Ford, right?
Jeff sold his carpet cleaning business, got his own shop and his restored Mustangs. He loves it. He must own 15 of his own Mustangs.
Just kind of looking at things. Now we're all washed and see, we can kind of see everything. Paint's really, really dry, and it feels like it's got a lot of overspray on it. It just feels old. But you're gonna make it shine, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Good stuff.
I got you.
Yeah. Get there. Tomorrow it's gonna look like a whole different car, right?
Oh yeah.
That's what I promised. That's what I promised Jerry today.
Brad Busby, highly experienced at buffing out cars.
This is the wool pad. This gets like deeper scratches, I guess. This in here is what we're probably going to use on that one because it's enamel paint, single stage, and it's less aggressive.
Jeff, what if he burns through that paint? What are you going to do?
We repaint it.
The car is as clean as it can be, but that outer layer of the single stage enamel has oxidized. Can Brad polish through that outer layer without burning into the metal to reveal a fresh layer of blue? Jeff Kruger is taking that gamble. He has faith in Brad's ability.
Not much we can do with that without painting it because it's all the way through, or this one. And that shit is going to be repainted. Look like dog scratching, somebody scratching. You can see in there, right here.
Those will come out.
Yeah, we can get those out.
Is that too deep, you think?
Let me take some of it out though.
Now this being single stage, you can't go too deep or you get down to the primer, right?
Yeah, but this one looks like it's got pretty good, they put enough paint on it.
Is that paint dull right now?
Yeah, no, it's going to shine.
It's going to shine?
It's going to shine. It's going to shine.
Brad, is this original paint or do you know?
From what I know, it supposedly would have been painted in early 2000s.
If a regular person did that, they'd burn through it. What happened?
They didn't pay close attention because, I mean, ideally they're going to think, throw it on there, turn it up and go. And, yeah, not the case. I mean, it don't take long to burn it with this. This is, heats it up. Heats it. melts it.
Just run through the sequence on the car. What are you going to start with?
We're going to start with 3,000, we'll go to 5,000, then we'll go to the compound, then to the polish.
So we're going to do the deck lid first.
Yeah, I figure it'd be a good spot where you can see everything. Just water. You just moisten these pads.
All right.
And then you just kind of go over them a couple times. Then...
Well, you know, the nice thing about Brad is Brad's grandfather and also his father had a body shop in Levelland, Texas, so he grew up doing this. So, you know, you always try to surround yourself with people that are the experts in things, and just because it makes your shop better. You know, you got to be very, very careful as we go. And then, you know, as he kind of gets his feel of what's happening, of course, then he can adjust and get the results that we got out of it.
How many beginners have grabbed an abrasive wool pad and burned through paint? I show a timer to give an idea of how long this is taking. Brad needs complete concentration to process what he's seeing from the paint, so I'm not bothering him at all. Once he finishes with this sort of test patch, I guess you call it, he'll move a lot faster. And you know what? I'll bet you that repaint back in the early 2000s wasn't necessary if they'd had somebody to buff the paint out like this. 50 seconds.
Can you see a difference? Pretty good. No?
Should be dull, but this one here should be start bringing back somewhat of a shine. It won't really shine to the compound,
That was the
5,000.
5,000. You had the 3,000 first and then 5,000.
Mm-hmm. And if it was like really deep, we'd start with the 2,000 on a hard block.
Deep paint? Thicker
deeper,
paint?
No, deeper scratches like that on the door when the dog scratches and stuff.
So what are you thinking now? How's it look?
I think it's looking pretty good. It's got a dull sheen. You know, it looks real dull. It's supposed to be all, you know, uniform dull.
And that is compounder?
Mm-hmm.
Now why do you wipe it off like that after you pass
The
it?
residue off of it, the old stuff.
To pick up the old paint that's...
Yeah, and the old compound or whatever, you know, left on there.
So how do you know when to quit?
You kind of start seeing the compound dry up a little bit, and then you can start seeing shiny, you know, come through in places. Kind of.
Oh yeah, boy, that looks good. Wow.
That's getting better. I think getting the polish right do the rest of it.
Now what?
Hit with the polish.
And this won't lift any paint?
No, I mean, this ain't taking nothing off. This is really fine. So's the pad.
So this is the final one, huh?
Waxing would be the last step.
This is natural light from the sky shining through openings in the roof, so we're getting the true color.
As soon as you start doing that oil thing, I was telling you that way it looks kind of oily on there. See right there at the top. That's when you're going over the top. Look at this harness. You see how that oil builds up on there? It looks like a. That's when you're at the. Don't touch it. It's
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're going to do this the entire car like this?
Yeah.
Wow, that takes some patience, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Some time. It looks good though. For as old as it is.
Looks excellent. You're going to go the wool?
I probably will. Just
Now I thought that was really abrasive.
It is if you don't know how to use it right. There's enough paint on there I can probably hit it with the wool and it'd take out a lot more. Now I don't know how deep the paint is, I guess you'd say. Because if it's that thick, I could probably do a lot better with the wool pad on it. The 3,000 to 5,000, this will cut those out really. On this car it would. If I sand it and hit it with the wool pad, we're destined to go through.
I understand, but boy was I surprised. The wool pad from here on out, on the rest of the paint, with exceptions.
This was good for your foam because you know it's a real light touch to it, and it kind of conforms with the body a lot more than the wool does.
Is this harder than painting? Same result.
Wow. Well, that looks done, but now you're gonna, what do you do next? You're gonna make
Polish it. I would polish that out. I call it stage 1, stage 2. This be stage 1 be your compound. Stage 2 is your polish.
Welcome back. Hey, thank you.
Good morning.
Oh, man. Wow, it doesn't even look the same.
But it is the same as 1969.
Man. Holy smokes. Woo. That looks way better than what I thought it would.
It was a dream of mine to do it, but I never got to it.
Touch the paint.
Okay.
Let me show you kind of a couple of things.
Okay.
You know, and in my opinion, it's not horrible.
Okay.
I mean, we've got a little bit of a,
Yep.
you know, this right here.
Okay.
And I think what we might do is just go ahead and get some touch-up paint.
Okay.
And have him fill that in and sand it. We've got a little bit of blemish right here. This is probably somebody put something on it.
Yeah.
And it kind of ate through. I think we'll do the same thing
Okay.
there. In my opinion, I don't think, it's not that bad.
Look at this. Unbelievable.
Carpet and the seats and
You know, the whole car is in better shape than I realized. I'm flabbergasted. I really am. Yeah, this is great.
And hopefully over the course of the next couple of few days, maybe it'll run as good as it looks.
I bet it will.
You know, Neil actually showed up to try and do that this morning, so.
Neil Thompson, a mechanic by trade, and
Neil, how long have you been driving this car now?
Since 1990.
we're talking his daily driver, a 1966 Mustang Coupe.
So what are you gonna do to it today, Neil?
Well, we're gonna get the gas tank out of it, the radiator, clean out the fuel line, change out the fuel pump.
So we're gonna dress up this engine bay a little bit. We've ordered a set of 351 valve covers. Go with our engine and a chrome air breather dress up kit. Show Jerry the factory paint check in the trunk we found.
I actually found a factory stamp on the deck lid. It says Henry. I've never seen one that actually had a name on it.
Jerry, this is what this car probably had on it to begin with. GT style wheel.
E70-14.
15's gonna change the speedometer.
Can go faster, right? And we actually have the original heater hoses that are in this. You can see the red stripe that's coming down through them all. So they're really flexible still. So original valve covers for 68, 69. They started doing the powered by Ford in 68. Kind of neat. Still has the spark plug wire retainer clip that goes in there. So Neil, I do see one pretty nasty problem possibly though. See all this corrosion down here. A coolant leak. So we have either an intake manifold that the gasket has failed or it's cracked or ate through
the intake. Want to see the fun thing back there?
in the trunk.
Yeah. U-Haul set up for trailer. These are the connectors that U-Haul would have put on to add a trailer wiring harness for them to tow something with. Been on there a day or two.
I think it needs a new set of belts. There you go.
You can see inside how deteriorated that rubber is. You can actually see the shimmer back down off in there. I'm going to pull the screws out up here, and then we'll take it up in there and we'll drain the tank.
It still has its original water pump on it. It still says its C8 part number. Probably never been replaced before. So,
How many miles on the car?
it's showing 66,000 miles on the odometer. Flex fan. Fiberglass one. I've never even seen one like that. Usually they're cheesy aluminum. We got brand new fuel system coming for it. So we got a new sending unit, got a brand new tank. We'll flush the lines while we have everything out. We'll put a brand new fuel pump on it, fuel filters, and a new carburetor, just to see if we can kind of get everything rocking and rolling today.
Rear sway bars, 9-inch rear end. Old glass packs.
That's glass packs.
Look like road runners, I think.
Wow. Nice car.
I don't see nothing.
Nice shape.
No rust.
No rust on floors.
Floors are really pretty. You know, we keep saying this is a 66,000 mile car. It's still acting like it.
Yep. A little transmission pan leak, it looks like.
I mean, usually you can still see
The bare metal mark, what we call a donut, around the hole that attached the Mustang unibody to the factory skid on the Ford assembly line.
You can see residue from the coolant leak that was on the back of the intake. It's leaked down and around the starter area.
what gear does it have in it?
Looks like 3 O's.
Really?
Yeah.
We got a brand new set of Magnum 500s and 15-inch that we're going to be putting on this car. So we're going to get the older ones off of here. We got to check brakes. Got different size lug nuts on it.
That's 7 3/4, another 13
Yeah, it
16.
kind of looks like it. Here, have it.
Different size lug nuts.
Yeah, our first one right out of the bat. Let's see. Get this out of here so we're not fighting this all day long today.
I am so thankful they put drain plugs in these little things.
Ooh, that stinks. Yeah.
Here it comes.
Looks like we built virus the house with it. Woo! Baby gets a new pair of shoes. We can buy a new tank, a new sending unit, and a new filler hose for about $189. So it costs us about $110 to go down and bat one. But we're still dealing with a tank that's 60 years old.
I'm going to set this on outside.
Where's your new tank?
Be here today.
Where that tank was at, we're just going to blow off the mounting surface. That way we don't have to set the new one in on the trash. Really nice clean lip. Put the other one back on. Cut the hose, pull one more bolt, and take it out of there. Yep. One fuel pump out.
Now, how do you know it's not any good?
If these are set as long as they have, a lot of times the diaphragms will harden, and when you first put fuel back onto them, they'll crack and they'll start leaking. And they're not that expensive, so peace of mind goes a long way. Just old and
Unreliable.
yep.
What's next?
We'll get these hoses off and we'll get that thermostat housing out of there. And we'll get the water pump off. Thermostat housing bypass hose.
So keep the housing, just replace the thermostat?
No, we're actually going to replace this housing because you can see all this buildup shouldn't be there where this housing is deteriorating. We're going to go ahead and replace thermostat too, but just...
It'll drain it?
Yeah, I'm going to see if there's anything out there, anything actually be in it. Yep. There actually is some coolant. It doesn't stink as bad as the gas I got on my hands. But these old hoses stick so hard on these pumps over the years. So trying to get them broke loose and where they'll actually slide off. There we go. Now it's loose on the pump, so now I can get it pushed off there. One hose off. This heater hose out of here.
Jeff, never a dull moment. He'll keep you entertained. He found something funny. Always does.
Believe it or not, the radiator still had a little coolant left.
Did it really? We're gonna save that one. We got a 68 day code on that one. Come on, baby. Boop, boop.
Alrighty. Add this to the pile of stuff. It doesn't look too bad, but the seals up here we can't see. So just another thing, peace of mind.
Yeah, we can actually send that off and get it rebuilt for somebody that's working on a concours restoration.
But not for here.
Not for this one. You just gotta drive it.
4 bolts on the radiator and we should be able to come out. One dirty leaking radiator. This is a radiator spacer plate. Some of these were cut out for different size radiators for different motors options. If this is actually the original keeper, they actually put this on the radiator, attached it before they put it in the car. So it kept it all together as one unit. And this is the original keeper nut. I will reuse that with the new radiator. It holds the bolt in place so it didn't fall out while you're trying to set it in place. Actually, both of them were there. That's
Found both keeper nuts.
Yeah.
Huh? It's keeper.
Yep.
Is this Ollie 600 or what?
It looks like it. We'll go in and we'll clean all these mating surfaces up for the water pump. Same way with the fuel pump. This is a Scotch lock for cleaning mating surfaces on heads or gasket material. Not very expensive. You can use them up and then throw them away. And hey, we're going to take the intake off. There's that hole in it. Start taking it loose. Nice. All the bolts are coming loose.
Will it just lift right out?
Yeah, it will. We're going to have to pop it loose, so it's probably stuck really well. There it is. Right there was where that hole was. That will stop up the radiator.
Is that cloth or just a towel?
This is just paper towels. This is actually just a gasket scraper. We'll get the majority of it off, the bigger stuff off, and then I'll come back with that Scotch lock. And we'll hit it with that and get it all the way down to bare metal.
So Jeff and Neil took a break, went to a client's yard, and look what Neil came back with.
Right on. Wow.
What is it?
That's way
Old
cool.
school Firestone race bike.
4 o'clock. Let's go work.
Putting a little wheel bearing grease on this gasket to help hold it in place. This is the fuel sending unit. This is what measures your fuel levels.
Looks like a huge tank.
I believe it's 22 gallons. Set this thing back in the car. I'll put the fuel neck in and the fuel hose. That's the fuel sending unit wire. It goes to the gauge. Put the fuel neck in. Still got some flex to it, but it's not soft and collapsible like the original one that we took off was. We're getting the filler neck, the actual filler neck put into this rubber hose, and you got to just kind of work them together and try to keep everything lined up, because the body's already got the original holes in it. We don't want to take a chance of missing the holes or putting new holes in. And using electric guns or like that is good, but you got to be careful not to over torque them and strip out the holes. The hose clamps to the rubber filler neck. There it is. We'll go ahead and pop the hood hinges on. A neat little trick on putting these on. If you'll hook in your back one, get your back hook put in there. And if you got an old fan belt or a rope, you work it into the other hook. Literally, you can wrap your hands in there. And there you go. And it just makes your life so much easier.
You see the license plate that I got, Neil? You know, Neil and I got probably 11 more years to do this. Because, see the license plate above the door over there? Because we're out of time. I'll buy you dinner tonight if you can tell me what famous movie car that was on.
Back to the Future, I'll take a steak.
I told you there was a Mustang in a box. There's also a bunch of junk in a box now, huh?
This is our water pump for the 69 Mustang. That's Ford Blue.
Just need a spray can.
Yeah.
A little upscale from a Rehab.
We're gonna wipe it down with a little grease and oil remover so we can make the paint stick better. Looking good.
Now we'll get the rest of it, huh?
Yep. So we found a piece of steel plate. We have to make a heat rise block off plate for the new intake. It's designed for the old heat rise choke. Take a piece of masking tape. I want to take my Sharpie and just roll around this edge. And then our holes are here. Here. Kind of do an edge here that we like. Take this and we'll trim it off. This is 60 grit.
That'll cut steel.
That'll cut steel.
And all you have is
Just a little straight die grinder. Lock this in the vise. It'll help me in my third hand here holding things.
You got it cut out.
We've got it cut out and pretty well shaped up. Now we got to drill our 2 holes out for the bolts. I'm going to tape up this distributor cap hold down, so when we go to set the intake on, we won't have any interference. It's just holding this keeper up here out of the way. Right, we got the new coolant temp sensor. We're going to go ahead and screw it into the intake.
About ready, huh?
About ready. And since we're not using the fan, we're going to run an electric fan on this car. We're just installing the water pump pulley directly to the water pump without any spacers or fan on it.
So you're gonna slap the intake on now?
Yeah, we'll slap it on here in just a few minutes. So I'm just gonna blow it out one more time.
What's the secret to this?
Slow and easy. Don't drop it. These things are real light, but when you get into something like this too far out, it gets a little awkward to hold it. And I believe we're there. Our little plate that we made, we'll put a small bead around here just to seal that up good. And our little block off plate we made.
That thing looks factory.
Put a little oil on the threads and a little on the head of the bolt, so when we go to torque it, it'll torque down evenly. I'll go to 30, 31, but right now I'll go down and just until they're all good and snug, and then we'll go back and torque them, and we'll go through twice to make sure they stay that. But we start in the middle and work the way out so we don't warp anything. It keeps everything nice and flat. We're not actually in the end of the torque range yet. I just want to get them all snug, even.
12 bolts.
We'll actually draw a circle. Like I always go clockwise, so it's like if you were looking at a clock in the front, we'll start on one end. It's like 12, and then 1, 2, 3, and just work our way around in a circle pattern. That's all of them snug down. Now we're going in for the torques.
You see a number on there?
The numbers are right here, right at 30. We're going to go to 31. You hear that little clicking? That means they're at the torque specs. And then after we run it, start it up and run it, we'll go back and do this again. After the heat gets in there, they'll settle in a little more. This is the high tone horn that's missing on this car. Nice and clean in there. Rockers are all nice and clean. Take a razor blade and clean that up. We're gonna add a little silicone to this just to hold the gasket in place. Not much at all on this. Little dabs here and there. We gotta pop a little edge out of there. New valve covers that we're putting on are actually smaller. Cutting little notches out in this cord to make it hold on to the valve cover better, because these gaskets are actually designed for the original valve cover, and the holes are a little wider. Right here you can see they're a little slotted. We're adding a nice and pretty new 351 valve covers.
351, they didn't have these valve covers, but they were similar in.
Yeah, they were similar. They were Cobra. You can get them in Cobra and Ford.
Same sequence?
Same sequence. I've got the oil filler cap, which is a push on this one. Temp sensor and the oil sensor. We add a 1-inch spacer in this, and it'll actually help with the performance on this. That on an Edelbrock 600.
Get the Presto. There you go. An Edelbrock is very, very non-temperamental, so there's the electric choke that's going on there, which will also, make it a little more friendly to use and start.
When you turn the key on, the spring will expand as it gets hot, so that's what will open the choke back up. Keep the stock distributor in it, but we are going to upgrade it to the Petronix electronic ignition system. They're reliable. You don't have to adjust them. I changed the whole arm assembly. Used to be you could buy wiper refills. Now you can't buy the wiper refills. You have to buy a whole arm assembly, and that's kind of what we've done here. But they still keep the stainless like the original ones were. You're taking it off from here. This little section right here. You'll lift up on this little tab is what locks it in place, and you kind of wiggle it and it slides off. These are just thrown away.
Let's watch that go on then. So this goes right in there and just push it in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
That's it.
This is actually easier than the old way.
It is easier, a little more expensive, but it is easier.
I'm going to put the thermostat on.
Yeah, we're fixing to install the thermostat housing. I'm going to set the thermostat in. I'm going to line up the gasket. The thermostat will actually cycle open and closed. As temperature changes, it'll open just a little bit or close a little bit. Or if it had a stock intake, it would have been blue.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Why are you putting this on now if you're going to put Petronix on later?
We'll do the tune-up and all that on it now, get it tuned in, and tune the car to that. Then we'll install the Petronix. Because with the Petronix, if you constantly changing the gap stuff, you take a chance of burning up the Petronix, and we don't want to do that. If the car's already tuned in and all we got to do is put it in, set their preset gap on it one time, and we're done. We are replacing the rotor with a new one. And we will have a new distributor cap.
How'd they look, Neil?
They actually look really nice. They're not running overly rich. Looks like the gap is about 37, 38.
Ford spec book says that our 351 Windsor is 0.35.
Pretty close to.
So Neil's going to show you how you gap a plug, huh?
You see that one's almost 55 thousandths.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want to see this part.
Oh man, you're not going to bang it on the fender like most people?
No, I'm going to bang it on my hammer. Okay, almost 35. And there we are. We're actually going to reuse our keepers. The radiator core support's cut out wider for different size radiators. So when they changed them, they actually put these in. What this does is allow when air is coming into the radiator, it blocks it off and forces the air through the radiator instead of letting it go by.
It's not very far off.
We're gonna have to come up to there.
Yeah, raise that up there and drill it in there and see what happens. See how placement's gonna work. Sometimes we have to put extra holes in it to, you know,
Elongate the holes.
You know, this looks like he's got it over there.
As long as we're in this vicinity, we'll line up. There's one. And like we said, we're gonna have to notch these over and scoot them over, cut into the side a little bit. I've actually got a burr bit, a little bit that has teeth on it. I'll spray a little WD-40 on these teeth. Just about right. And you can see we took probably 8/16 of an inch out of there. And we got the reproductions of the Autolite factory Ford radiator hoses. Go ahead and install the upper radiator hose. Now we are going to have to trim this one down if we try to put it on there like that, where it's kinked up. So our element and our nice little pretty top.
Can you just let him know that we did not set up this surprise?
Absolutely, absolutely. I will definitely tell him, and I'm gonna say, Dad, I know Amanda invited you over to paint, but it turns out that the car got finished yesterday, and Jeff had an ability to get it up here. He knows about what we're doing, so it doesn't need to be some big reveal.
Hello?
Hey, buddy, how you doing? Good. Are you you already making your way over to Amarillo?
Just went through Panhandle.
Okay, perfect. So you've got about another 30 minutes. Hey, I just gotta tell you something real quickly. So I didn't want you to be surprised. It just so happens that the Mustang is finished, and Jeff was able to bring it up here and put it in the garage. So if it's okay, I've already talked to Amanda, and she's okay with it. We're gonna delay painting the door, and Jerry's gonna be here, and we're gonna just do the car today, and you can see it in its final rehab, and take it home.
Now, okay. Just let me get.
No, Jerry Heasley. I'm sorry. Did I say that right?
I don't know. Oh, Jerry Heasley's gonna be there.
Yeah. Because he wanted to finish up his video.
Okay.
Is that cool with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
I'm excited.
well, good. Yeah, this wasn't a switcheroo or anything, so yeah.
Oh, no. Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. You never know what he's going to say, so I was only reason that I, took it off the speaker a time or two.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Shining like a diamond up a goat's rear. Man, that looks pretty. Ah. Yes, sir. My.
One of the big things was
those are 15s, right? You can tell
and new tires.
The stance is like the Mustang I owned before.
Yep.
See, those are a 69 model Texas tabs. I can't believe that paint.
Yeah, it is.
It just looks like it came out of a paint booth to me. It just looks, like I said, showroom nice to me. It hasn't looked like that since I bought it.
Absolutely.
And I'm ashamed to say that it got parked in that garage and sit there for that long. I got to get and see it from the front.
Yeah, and when you get up here, obviously if you look at it real close, it's got some flaws in the paint, but that's okay.
Yeah, we talked about that when you guys picked it up. A cat got in my garage and knocked that shelf flip in that door. Hit
man.
right there.
Are we done?
And then the other one I had a metal rake. You can see it right there. No, right here.
You know, the goal was, Dad, is make it where you don't have to work to drive it. If you want to go drive the car, you get in it.
Yeah, you don't hit your head.
It starts.
Okay.
Sweet.
Do I need
Here
to,
we go.
I need to
We'll
have
see.
it.
Might have to prime it in one.
Oh, man.
Sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't have a lot of trouble.
Trying to do it without peeling out your driveway.
Oh, it's not gonna hurt anything.
You want me to peel out your driveway?
You can roast them if you want to, man.
You're going to be leaving rubber.
Doesn't she, did she get her?
The new Blue Sled. It's got that profile, man. You get in, you feel like you're in a sports car.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, Jeremy.
Yeah,
Whoa.
those brakes work, baby.
I hadn't had brakes in a long time.
That's what Jeff is like.
Last time I drove it, I like to have a serious accident.
He's like, this thing likes to go and it likes to stop.
Oh, man.
But doesn't she sound good?
Oh, it sounds, yeah, I like just music to my ear.
Yeah.
Is it okay to drive a little quick here?
Yeah.
I'm not going to rock it.
But let her
Let her run through the gears.
Yeah. She got it, huh?
I'm telling you. Oh, man, Jeremy.
She still got it, huh? This is a gift from my father. That was all it was about, was me giving him something that I hope he would enjoy. And one day, if he wants to sell it, that's great. If he wants to give that to whomever, it's his car to give. And I don't have any ties into that. This was just a gift to my father. You know, my sister and I both grew up loving this car. My sister has a daughter who's fallen in love with this car and has a beautiful drawing she did of this car. My daughter loves this car, but this car is for whomever my dad wants this car to be for.